What is up, everybody? We are in Prescott, Arizona today, and taking the back way to Crown King from Prescott. So we'll be taking Senator Highway. Just me and Kenny and Rick. Rick's in the Razor. He's kind of leading us down to Senator Highway. We'll be making a quick stop by to another friend's place up here. Maybe he'll go with us, I don't know. Get up here and see. But anyway, we're gonna first ride on the CRF 450, the first real ride actually, taking this thing and doing some dual sporting with it. So even left the mirrors on it. I don't really care. We're just taking 2-track all the way down to Crown King. I don't know that we'll do any single track, so this should be a fun day. This thing is all stock other than the exhaust and the ECU. Had to do that right off the bat. It was just way too choked up. Oh, his door came open. I don't think he knows it yet. The old 450 does pretty good on roads like this. It just purrs along. Nice and relaxing. A little bit different from our a little bit gnarlier single track stuff that we do. So we'll ride down to Crown King. We'll have some lunch, gas up. We might stop a few places along the way, do some sightseeing. I seen this off side of the road here. I gotta stop, turn around and get some video. Looks like this truck ran off the road here. Holy crap. Wonder what he did. So what's nice about the dual sport is just cruising these roads at a relaxing pace, and you don't have to be like really on it, exerting a bunch of energy. Just taking in the scenery, and if we wanted to, we could get on some single track. I just don't think we're going to do it today. This is just a ride, just to go down to Crown King and have some lunch. That's cool. Yeah, all kind of stuff to explore out here in the Bradshaw Mountains. Don't know what that was, but old structure of some sort. I don't know how far up it is, but I think we're getting pretty close. Yeah, here we are. We made it. Bar in the middle of the woods. What more could you ask for, right? That's cool. Pizza oven. Check this out, Kenny. Pizza oven.
Yeah, I see that. Cool.
And Mike made that. The bar is cool. That's pretty neat. All right. Back on the road again. Stopped at the local watering hole for a minute. It's a friend's house there. Temperature's nice. It's probably mid-60s right now. Okay. I think it's around 30 miles. The sign back away said 33 to Crown King. And I think the road's pretty much just like this here, so it should be pretty easy sailing. Like I said, we're not going to hit any single track. A little bit better when you're out front. You don't have to eat all the dust, but the bikes don't make as much as the Razor does, so, and they'll hang back enough that they won't have to eat too much dust, hopefully. I love the temperature. Like right now down in Phoenix, it's weird. For October, we're still having some really hot month of October. Been hitting 100 degrees during the day, and every now and then you have that. It could be really hot in October, or it could be pretty nice temperatures. Pretty neat down through here. All the trees are starting to change colors. All the leaves. There's a couple spots where you can see these streams here. If there was some rain, needs to be running. That would be neat to ride through. But as you get down further on Senator Road, it seems to get a little bit more rough, like this, not quite as maintained. This is the first time I've done this ride from Prescott. I've always done Lake Pleasant to Crown King, and I've always wanted to come and do this, but back in the day when I was doing those rides, I had 2 strokes and always had to pack oil and stuff, which isn't that big of a deal, but to ride up here from there back in the day when I was riding the 2 strokes, my bikes weren't street legal, they were moto bikes, so it would have just been a little bit more challenging to get into town without getting a ticket. So now got the 450L, it's nice, I can just ride this thing anywhere. And then I got my 250 for doing the single track. So I think I got a good mix of bikes that pretty much cover about everything I want to do. I can even take the KTM, you know, the 250XC, I take that to the track every now and then. But so far the Honda is handling great. I mean, this is what this bike is intended to do. As far as single track goes, I don't know. I will definitely take it out and try it out on some single track, and I'll probably do some of the single track that I do on the 250. It just probably won't be as easy to do, but I can do it. Yeah, I'm just taking it easy too, because got these stock tires on here and stock tubes. I don't want to push it and get a flat. For the most part, the tires are fine for this. It's so dry and the dirt's packed. It's not loose and loamy, so these tires don't do bad on this right now, so I'm happy with that. But this is neat down in here. I mean, you know, we're riding right next to this creek bed, and when there's rain, that's probably flowing. You can hear the water running through there. Look at more trees with leaves changing. It's just beautiful. Like I said, with the dual sporting, you know, it gives you time to slow down and enjoy this kind of stuff. As to where, like, when I'm out riding single track, we're kind of blasting down the trails and we're not really stopping to take it in, you know. So this is going to help me to slow down a little bit and enjoy this a little bit better. Took a little quick pit stop back there. I love just riding at a little bit slower pace sometimes. I don't have to be going like, and not that we ride fast when we're out riding single track, but we're definitely pushing ourselves a little bit more on the physical side of things, where this isn't as physical. Well, from Rick's cabin we've gone, let's see what it say there. Oh, we've gone 19 miles so far, so I think it's around 38 miles probably from Prescott. So yeah, 19.2 miles. But yeah, so we probably got another, I don't know, 15 miles, I'm guessing. Yankee Doodle. Huh. I've always heard about that, and we were up here one time on the 2 strokes looking for that trail. I don't think we ever found it. Oh, you know what? This looks familiar. Yeah, I've ridden this. I have ridden this before, but maybe I was on that Yankee Doodle trail. That's cool. I remember going that way. It's a long time ago. Probably 10 years. Yeah, this I should have taken this vest off. Dang it. I get up here a little bit further and peel it off and give it to those guys. Oh, I keep saying 3 more. I'm counting people. There's 2 more. 2 vehicles behind me. I'm not used to traveling with razors, so I was thinking 2 people in the razor. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Definitely a neat ride. I think we're planning a trip actually I'd like to do it before it gets too cold and they get snow up here, but I want to go from Lake Pleasant, or actually just ride from the house and ride to Lake Pleasant and then up to Crown King and then maybe up to Prescott. Be a long ride, but it'd be fun. What I bought this thing for, stuff like that. I want to take this vest off and throw it in there. And let me change my battery out real quick. Whew. Had to stop and take that vest off, man. It's not hot, but it's like it's hot enough when you're riding it. That thing's black and the sun beating on it. Feels great now, just the jersey. We're gonna cruise up here a little bit further. We're gonna stop and take a break at the turnoff to Minnehaha. I gotta stop to remember to take some pictures, but I don't know if you can see, but at the top of the mountain up there, that's Towers Mountain. It's hard to see on the GoPro. I don't think you're gonna see it, but anyway, straight ahead of me, there's Towers Mountain. Kind of really like these mirrors. You can see out of them pretty well, and I don't have to really look or turn around to look to see if Kenny's behind me. You know, I can just kind of look in the mirrors there. I'm sure they'd be in the way if you're out in some single track and hitting brush and tree limbs and cactus and stuff like that, but for this kind of stuff, I don't see no reason to really take them off unless you wanted to get the double take fold downs. That would be handy. But for what I'm doing today, it's fine. I gotta say though, I'm really impressed with this bike. I mean, watched a lot of videos on it, and a lot of people talked about it stalling and things like that. And the thing of it is, I'm not on single track, I'm not on technical terrain, but I have not stalled this bike once. Though I did put the Vortec ECU and the exhaust on it right away, so I'm sure that that's helping. Look, they had to cut that out there. I'm sure that's helping a lot, but whoa, a little bit of trail maintenance somebody had to do back there. See, a lot of these trees, look at them, all fell down. It's cool. Some old cattle gates, some cattle pens. Another little stream crossing here. I'd love to be up here when the water's running. It just so neat. Now that I'm doing this, I'm like thinking, you know, why didn't I do this years ago? You know, it wouldn't have taken much to make my two-stroke legal enough to just do this ride. Because here in Arizona, you really don't need to have turn signals. All you need is basically a headlight, tail light, horn, and a mirror. And you can pretty much minimally get by with that and make your motorcycles legal out here in Arizona. You know, because I could have bought the X model of this and then went the other way with it, with far as putting on like a mirror and a brake light and a horn. But this was just, I don't know, I just felt like this was just the easiest way to go, because I was going to ride it on the street too. Drive it to work, ride it out of the house. I just wanted it to be legit, you know. And if I ever do go to California and ride over there, I don't want to be hassled. We are at 26 miles. I think it might be a little bit further than what the sign says. We'll see when we get there. We were kind of up in elevation, and we're down in elevation, and we're going to climb again up here. We'll go around Towers Mountain and then into Crown King. Yeah, but in a couple weeks, we'll be doing that dual sport ride, and we'll be doing, I'm not sure where the trails are, but we're doing some single track, some of this two track, some road, and we're riding from Prescott Valley to Crown King. So I'll be making a video on that. Look for that in the next, probably, I think the ride's in a couple weeks, so it'll be probably another week after that I'll make the video. Yeah, this bike, it says it weighs in at around 200, somewhere around 290 pounds. but it doesn't feel that heavy. It really doesn't. I mean, you can feel it when you pick it up to put on the stand, but as far as riding it feels very light and very maneuverable. A couple washouts there. Oh yeah, this is the roughest I've seen it since we started on this road, which is not bad, but yeah, old 450, chug right through it, no problem. I keep seeing those blue banners, or not banners, but like the blue ribbons and the pink ribbons, and I think that might be for the dual sport that's coming up. That might be some of the course that we'll be riding. Pull over here and take a little break. That's Minnehaha. That's the way we come from Pleasant. And that's Crown King, so.
Damn.
Another scenic view. I think we're only about 4 miles from Crown King. I think it's the driest I've ever seen it out here. We'll be coming up on Bradshaw City, go past that, we'll go past the other turn off to go down by Lake Pleasant, and then we'll head into Crown King. And this is Bradshaw City here. At one time back in the 1800s, this place, thousands of people lived here. Some people taking a break there, but and this here, this is the trail. This is the most popular trail people take up from Lake Pleasant right there. That'll take you down by the CK Rock and Lake Pleasant. Used to come up here all the time, and I've never seen the road with this much silty, powdery dirt on it. It's just getting pummeled, and with not having rain, it just makes it worse. But yeah, I used to come up here quite a bit. We used to ride up here the back way. Back when I was riding an old CR 250. And had to bring oil and gas up here, and it was a lot of fun. We'd do that just to get out of the heat for a day, you know, out of the valley. And it's we'd come up here and hang out all day long, eat some lunch and explore. Go up to there's a lake up here, and go up to Towers Mountain, go check out some mines. There's a lot of stuff to see up here if you know where it's at. That's another reason I want to be, you know, legit legal for doing stuff like this. I can do it on my two-stroke, but my KTM really isn't legal for this, because technically on this road right here, you're supposed to be licensed and registered and have insurance. You're supposed to have a light, headlight, taillight, brake light, horn, and a mirror. So I wouldn't be legal on my KTM, though I've done this ride many times on just regular motocross bikes. In the past, there's been, you know, there's been police up here policing it because it gets out of hand sometimes with people just being rambunctious, but most of the time I've been up here, I've never been hassled. And here we are, rolling into the old mining town of Crown King, Arizona. We'll turn in here, we'll go to the saloon. Yeah, general store and fire department. And here is the saloon, which also doubles as a historical museum. So let's see, where do we want to park? And there it is. We made it. Let's go get a burger.